I'm glad. It was great to be performing here at the Museum of Comedy. I've got to say, I'm glad we're doing it in this room and not in the main room, because doing comedy in front of a room full of pictures of all these legendary comics, and yeah, that's not intimidating at all. So I've kept myself occupied during the pandemic. I've written a television pilot. It's about a couple who want children. They're not going very far, so they adopt a child who turns out to be a zombie. I call it Raising the Dead. Some of us have been hit hard by the pandemic. A friend of mine, oh God, his livelihood's been completely ruined. No one will hire him. He can't get work anymore. He's a Marilyn Manson tribute. So, I was reading a post in the Independent. It said, "Why I feel sorry for fans of the Smiths," like because of all the shit Morrissey said recently. And I'm like, bitch, try being a Lost Prophets fan. Another fellow comic of mine got in a knife fight, probably thinking, I'll bet he's in stitches. Stabbed to death, actually. So I've taken advantage of my freedom. I took a trip to Belfast, and I was in the city centre. A bomb went off. There was an explosion. There was debris and fire and smoke everywhere. I asked a local, God, was this the IRA? He said, oh no, Paul, nothing to worry about. It's just another gender reveal party. I took a trip to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I won a goldfish and a coconut, or as the Tories call it, school lunch. Oh, the people you meet in this comedy game. Well, I met a fella who was Priti Patel's gynecologist. And he told me, the first time he took a look went up there, he took a look and he shouted, fuck me, there's just no end to this cunt. What kind of a name is Priti Patel anyway? It sounds like a rejected Bond girl name. Hi, I'm Priti. Well, of course you are. Priti Patel. Oh, I must be dreaming. Do you know what I love to see? I like to see Priti Patel and Diane Abbott go on Countdown. Can you imagine those two on the numbers game? Good Lord. Now, 'tis the job of every comedian to know where to draw the line. Well, I know, it's in the bathroom. I went on a date recently. It went all right until she started trying to chat me up about communism. I can't believe I missed all the red flags. A fellow with leprosy goes for a job interview. Says, so what do you hope to do with this position? Well, I just wanted to get my foot in the door. Well, I joke, but we had a cat with leprosy. And one day he went up a tree and, well, at least he managed to land on his feet. Anyone from Bristol? I haven't told the bleeding joke yet. So, in case you haven't heard, they finally changed the name of the Colston Hall to the Bristol Beacon. Because it's named after somebody awful who did terrible things in history, committed awful crimes, is a disgusting human being. Yeah, I got 2 words for you, pal. Savile Row. My dad's here, by the way. He used to tell me that the worst thing that you can do to an enemy is just ignore them. I now understand why he was kicked out of the army. He used to tell me that behind every successful man there's a woman, especially if you're into S&M. Everyone's beautiful on the inside. I could tell that he'd never had a colonoscopy in his life. So I was in a pub a few years ago, and this is back when I was in between girlfriends. Incidentally, best birthday present ever. And I didn't know this George Best had a beer named after him. Did y'all know this? Yeah, am I the only one who thinks that's just a little bit insensitive considering the man died of chronic alcoholism? I eagerly await the opening of Buddy Holly Airways. Too soon? Here's a phrase phrase I find quite annoying. So, yeah, indecent assault. As opposed to what? Decent assault. Excuse me? So sorry. Right, well, now, it's sadly, it seems my comedy nights seem to end the same way as my romantic engagements. I've got to go, love. My 5 minutes is almost up. So I want to leave you with some great advice. People who live in glass houses should change estate agents. Thank you very much.